I have 28 students in third of ESO. They all have different interests and different origins, as they come from different middle-class families from around the world. They are around 14 or 15 years old, and they have been together since the beginning of secondary school, so they get along very well. They have a level of English around A2 or B1, so they are able of reading simple tests and understanding main ideas, identifying key details, and expressing basic opinions. Many are interested in social media, pop culture, and technology. They also say that they are interested in traveling to other countries on vacation, especially Latin American ones, where their favorite artists and famous people come from. With the intention to meet their preference while being able to conduct my teaching, in the next 2 sessions I'm going to be using 2 different approaches to teach. The first one is the reading approach. For the reading approach, which is a language teaching method that focused on language acquisition through reading and understanding written text, and it is a method that emphasized grammar and translation to aid reading and comprehension, with a focus on mastering the basics of language structure and vocabulary through textual analysis. For this session, we are going to be using a short test about the life of a young influencer, and for prompting, I'm going to ask 2 questions. The first one is, do you follow any influencer on the social media? And what do you think influencers do every day? Then after some minutes of discussion, we will proceed to read the test. Then I'm going to pair them up and then do a vocabulary check, and later on an reading comprehension quiz. To wrap it up, I will ask them as homework to produce a short paragraph around 50 or 80 words in which they will respond to the next question. Would you like to be an influencer? Why or why not? Then, for the total physical response approach, which is an approach that focused on acquiring language through physical movement and actions in response to verbal commands, and that was designed to mimic the way children learn their first language, where they respond physically before even speaking it. And it emphasized creating a link between speech and action to enhance language comprehension and vocabulary acquisition. For this session, we are going to be learning about cultural dances of countries of Latin America. So, for prompting their brainstorming to get them to move, I will do a warm-up that goes as follows. I will clap my hands, so they will have to clap as I say the command and perform it, and I will say a step forward or a step back, and they will have to repeat orally and physically. Then we will proceed to show on a Latin American map where the countries appear, and then we'll select one by one the countries where the Latin American dances are from. Then we will discuss some characteristic of the dance, the people as well, and the main steps of the dance. Later we will proceed to watch short clips of people dancing each dance style, for example salsa, cumbia, merengue, or even reggaeton. And then I will mimic the steps, command the students while doing it, and then we'll have to repeat the actions. They will say the words and then perform the steps.